Dear students, today we are studying about displacement current. We know current to exist, charged particles should move along any conductor. For example, in a conductor there are free electrons are there. When these free electrons will be drifting, then we define current. But displacement current means it is a current which exists even though charged particles are not moving. There is no need of motion of any charged particles and there is no need of any electric conductor, though this current exists, which is called displacement current or virtual current. This current is at first found by whom? Maxwell. How he found, for that he has considered one capacitor which is undergoing charging. Say this is a capacitor C. Now this capacitor, just now it is switched on with the battery. This is a battery. By using this battery, he is switching on the capacitor. Now here is a capacitor which is being charged, and this is the battery. For charging purpose of this capacitor, this battery is connected. Now I am switching on, then it will be undergoing charging. Now it is undergoing charging here on this plate A and on this plate B. On plate A, positive charge will be increasing, and plate B, negative charge will be increasing. Why? Because the capacitor will be bringing charge from plate B to plate A. So plate A will be gaining positive charge, and plate B, because positive charge is being drawn out, it will be gaining negative charge. It is called charging. So during this charging, if you check through the wire, as charge is moving through the wire, that means through the wire electric current is there. So electric current direction is this, which is called conduction current. Means what? Charge is flowing through the wire, that's why current is there, and this current we call conduction current. Now Maxwell here he applied Ampere's circuital law. What for Ampere's circuital law? To find out magnetic field, because we know every charge carrying conductor, current carrying conductor produces around itself magnetic field. So this wire also will produce here magnetic field. To find this magnetic field B, around this wire he imagined Amperian loop around the wire. Around the wire he imagined Amperian loop to find magnetic field at this point. So to find magnetic field around the magnetic field at this point nearby this straight wire at this point, to find magnetic field, he imagined Amperian loop around the wire, and he is going to apply Ampere's circuital law. What is that Ampere's circuital law? Integral B bar dot dl bar is equal to mu 0 times of the current which is threading the Amperian loop. Now this is equal to mu 0 into the current. Here current means what? He has imagined two surfaces. One surface is like this. One surface is like this. This he is calling S2 surface. And another surface is this, which he is calling S1 surface. So for both the surfaces, boundary is the Amperian loop. For this S2 surface, the boundary is Amperian loop. For S1 surface, which is plane, for that also boundary is Amperian loop only. Means what? With same Amperian loop, two surfaces, S1 plane and S2 this curved surface, he imagined. And a plane surface could thread karte bhi wire hai, electric wire, current carrying wire is there. And through this S2 surface, which is curved surface, through that there is no electric wire, current wire is not there, current carrying wire is not there. Now if we consider for surface S1, this equation becomes integral B bar dot dl bar must be equal to mu 0 into, through surface S1 really the wire is passing through which current IC is there, that's why IC. So this is equation 1. Now for the same Amperian loop, but the surface is S2 is considered now, then integral V bar dot dl bar must be equal to mu 0 into through S2 no wire is there, so through S2 no current is there, that is why current in the place of current we should put 0, then it becomes 0. So this is the equation 2. Now if you check equation 1 and equation 2, LHS is same. What is that? Integration of B bar dot dl bar. Integration of B bar dot dl bar around same Amperian loop. So its answer should be same. But in equation 1, its answer is mu 0 into IC. But in equation 2, its answer is 0. That means what? For integration of b bar dot dl bar along same Amperian loop, we are getting different answers. So which is a contradiction. This is what observed by Maxwell. After observing this, he defined there must be some current, new kind of current between this plate to that plate, another kind of current for which there is no requirement of wire from this plate to that plate. Even though wire is not there, current will be there, and he named that current as displacement current. By defining that current from this plate to that plate, through the wire, normal current is there, IC, and between the plates, what current is there? Displacement current is there. He imagined like this. Then he modified the Amperian circuital law like this: integral b bar dot dl bar, which is equal to mu 0 into, it was only I, but he wrote like this: IC plus ID. In that way, he modified the Amperian circuital law. Now, if we apply this Amperian circuital law to this time for same Amperian loop, we won't get this contradiction. See, for example, this Amperian circuital law I am applying for surface S1. When it is applied for surface S1, integral v bar dot dl bar will be equal to mu 0 into, here there are two kinds of currents now, but through surface S1, which current is there? IC is there, but ID is not there through surface S1, because S1 surface is a flat surface through which real wire is there, along which IC current is passing, but ID current is not defined here. That is why IC is there and ID is 0. This is the equation 3. That is what he applied for surface S1. Now, for surface, when S2 is considered, S2 surface is considered for same loop, then integral b bar dot dl bar will be equal to mu 0 into, here through S2 surface there is no real wire is not there, so real current is not there, so conduction current 0, but displacement current he imagined, Maxwell, so displacement current ID, and this is equation 4. Now equation 3 and equation 4, if we check, right hand side is mu 0 IC, and here right hand side is mu 0 ID. And at the same time, he told that IC and ID both will be equal. Means what? The current passing through wire, which is IC, and the current which is existing, he imagined, from this plate to that plate, which he named as displacement current, ID, both will be equal, he imagined like this. So when both are equal, then in equation 3, answer is mu 0 IC, and in equation 4, the answer is mu 0 ID, and the IC is equal to ID, he told. That is why both answers are equal. That is why now there is no contradiction if he imagined a new kind of current like this. See, in that way, he imagined there will be current from this plate to that plate, which current for which there is no connection. Because in capacitor plates, from this plate to that plate, there won't be any connection. They actually, between the two plates, what will be there? Dielectric medium will be there, which is bad conductor. So through which current should not, charge particles cannot flow. So though charge is not flowing, conductor is in the medium is not there from this plate to that plate, what current is there? Displacement current is there, according to Maxwell. Now, by defining such displacement current, he modified the Ampere circuital law. Now, this law, when he applied, now there is no contradiction. So, in that way, this Ampere circuital law is modified by Maxwell, and this law is called now Ampere circuital law modified by Maxwell. Now, displacement current expression, we have to get expression for displacement current. Now, displacement current expression. Displacement current expression we have to get. Now, displacement current, what he told, it is numerically equal to conduction current. But conduction current, we know it is the rate of change of charge, means for d by dt of charge. So, but in case of capacitor plate, the charge is growing, here, the charge is given by always Q is equal to CV formula, where C is the capacitance of the capacitor, V is the potential difference between the two plates. So, but C is a constant, it can be brought outside, then d by dt will act on potential difference. But C is equal to A epsilon 0 by D. We know in case of parallel plate capacitor, capacitance C is given by A epsilon 0 by D, and d by dt is acting on potential difference V, which is equal to electric field into D, where E is electric field intensity between the two plates. Because in case of charged capacitor, there is electric field from positive plate to negative plate, so that electric field. And D is a separation between the two plates. And the separation got cancelled. Then this become A epsilon 0 d by dt of E. Now, if A is taken inside, that become A epsilon 0 into d by dt of A into E. Field into area is a flux. What flux? Electric flux. That way, epsilon 0 into d by dt of electric flux phi E. So, in that way, expression for displacement current has become, what is that one? ID is equal to epsilon 0 times by d by dt of phi E. This is the expression for displacement current. So, in that way, displacement current expression is drawn like this. Now Ampere's second law, modified law, we can write like this: integral B bar dot dl bar is equal to mu 0 into what was the IC, normal current, plus ID. In the place of ID you can write this one, S10 d by dt of phi E. So